what's up, y'all? What's up? New to the channel, man, please by all means hit that subscribe button, like and share my videos. I'm gonna start this off by saying this. Two things. Number one, it's December. Normally, we used to be closed in the month of December. This is actually the third year we've been open in the month of December. December is normally slow. And because now we have individuals on our monthly retainer, it's the reason why we're open. So we run things slow. I do a lot of things in December. I'm redecorating my house. I'm establishing two companies that I had before. I'm revamping those companies. I got a different perspective for 2026. So just know that when you put in for consultation, we're gonna call you, but it's not like it was from January to November. That's number one. Number two, people, if I set a consultation with you and say, tomorrow we're going to, and your retainer is due tomorrow and you don't pay your retainer, I am not gonna, your consultation is void. I'm not a salesman over here. Lydia will send you a reminder if she will. If not, when your retainer is up, we understand, we're cool. We don't become friends with you to the point where, hey, they ain't send the retainer, this and all that. It's cool. We no ill will. See you around. Good luck. All right. So just know that I don't make friends with individuals and think that you're gonna not make your retainer and your stuff is still on. That's why Lydia runs that, to help me and keep me in line. All right. So know that. I want to talk about something today, though. I want to talk about the perspective and narrative of an attorney. I'm gonna play this video for you guys. And I appreciate this video so much. She's an advocate, and I reached out to her, and I so appreciate what she is saying in this video. So listen to it.
What's this? What if I told you that the real abusers are the ones sitting behind the bench? Stay with me. I'm Meg, a mother, a survivor.
Hi, Meg!
And what I'm about to show you should shake every family in America to its core. Are you representing yourself? Well, I asked some of my followers to fill out a form, and look what we found. Out of 249 parents we surveyed, nearly half are representing themselves in family court. It's called pro se, not because they wanted to, but because the system bled them dry. And the lawyers, they have made it worse. Next question I asked is, have you had an attorney? And here's what they did. In fact, over 70% said they had an attorney and still lost. They were protected. Their children were.
So I'm going to talk about why I disagree with attorneys and why you should never have an attorney. Again, like this video, y'all. What you got to understand with an attorney is, an attorney will never have first of all, you starting off with not being professional enough to hire an attorney and be an effective boss, aka an effective consumer. Hold on a second. The consumer is the one, they selling it. Okay, yeah. You're not an effective consumer when it comes to giving instructions to your attorney. You don't have it. So what happens is, a lot of you guys get attorneys not understanding that attorneys are the #1 killers after women of family court. They are #1 because they don't effectively tell the judge anything. You may think it's the judge, but I'll get to that later. I'll do that in part 2, judges. All right. So part 1, family court attorneys. So You want to maintain an effective relationship with your child, and you obtain an attorney, and you have no idea that that attorney job is to bring all hope that you may have to its demise. So you hire an attorney, and that attorney does not execute anything you want him to do. Let me tell you what is the number one reason why my clients be like, whoa. My clients, they will look at a motion that I draft up for them, and they'll be shocked. They'll be like, whoa. And they'll be shocked and whoa, because their perspective and narrative is, we're gonna say that? Oh man, they're gonna really screw me. So they're gonna screw you, but now they're really gonna screw you. So it takes so everything starts affecting you at the really screwed status. So the regular screwed, it's okay. Gotcha. So I'll get, wow, they really gonna screw me. Wow, they're really going to hate me. Right. Or you'll put them in a position where you let them know that, number one, you're not intimidated and you're going to answer my questions. You see, there are no laws governing family court. And the law that does govern family court puts all the power in the court's hands. And if you don't ever motion the court things that you want the judge to talk about, you will never ever get that judge and put that judge in a position where he is just showing how biased he is, and number two, exposing how incompetent he is or she is. That all starts with the family court attorney. Now, I have had clients that went to court and was representing themselves, of course, and had me come in only to be told by the judge in correspondence, you should get an attorney. So I just want to be clear. If you go to court and get screwed, why would they want you to get an attorney to strengthen getting screwed? If my clients file paperwork only to be told you should get an attorney, why? They don't have an attorney. Why are you telling them to get one? The reason why my clients, and I said this in a video before, the reason why my clients are told get an attorney, because an attorney is not going to file what we're going to file. They're not. They're not going to file anything. Their agenda is not like ours. Our agenda is two things. If you got us on a ghost service, to make sure your attorney understands you want your money back if he don't or she don't do what you ask. And it's to simply say, I'm going to ask you a question, Your Honor. Answer my question. Don't hit me off with smoke screens. Don't try and dismiss my throw out my motion under it don't have no merits. All these things, because if my motion stays in court, it's just going to expose you. So everything will always be referred to you, them telling you, I think you should get an attorney. Again, I will tell individuals that attorney is going to do nothing but serve you up to the courts. All right. I had 70 to 75% of my clients retrieve all the motions that their attorney filed for them. And guess what the percentage was out of 75%? 0. The attorney never filed a motion for them. Never even filed it. Never filed anything. So you hired an attorney just to go to court and sit down there and wait to play defense? You hired an attorney to simply go to court, listen to you get railroaded and say, well, here's what we're going to do, and turn around and don't do it? Didn't you hire an attorney and you say you wanted XYZ? Well, where's the motion for that? Nothing. One day, y'all are going to wake up and realize that the ugly black guy on social media is and was right. One day, y'all going to wake up and realize that. Listen, I'm coming up on 60. I'm an old motherfucker. One day, I'm going to wake up and say, shut it down. I'm not going to want to do this no more. One day I'm gonna wake up and have me a foreign wife, like I said, that don't speak no English, and I want to just play chase the booty all day. I ain't gonna want to talk to y'all motherfuckers. I ain't gonna want to do this. You know, one day, listen. Let me go left for a second. You mind if I go left? One day I'm gonna just wake up. One day I'm gonna wake up and be like, I don't want to be fly no more. Yeah. One day I'm gonna wake up and want to get one of them glasses with the strings on them with the right now I got no line bifocals, so you can't see it. Maybe one day I'm gonna wake up and just get I don't want to pay the extra money for the no line bifocals and just be doing this all the time. You know, maybe you never know. You never know. So I'm telling you guys this ahead of time, so you guys can put yourself in a position where you're like, oh, I get it. Oh, as opposed to not. You guys are not putting yourself in a position where you hire an attorney and make sure that attorney do the best for you. And listen, I hired 2 attorneys when I was going through this. In 11 and a half years that I was going through this, I hired 2 attorneys. And one of them was Mike Cassell, Passaic Avenue, Fairfield, New Jersey. And the other one, I don't remember her name. But I'm saying Mike's name because I remember when I had attorney Mike Cassell, we went into court. And the court lady came out there and said, you guys wasn't here. We went in there and the court and it was because I had an up. You know, whenever you have an up, they don't want to hear your case. Whenever you don't have no income, this and all that, you got all your paperwork right, the judge don't want to hear your case. The judge don't want to hear your case. So they created some bullshit, and Mike Cassell and myself walks in there, and they got an attitude with us, and the judge wanted to intimidate Mike Cassell. Sit down, counselor, sit down. Mike sat down, he obeyed her command and got right back up. He sat down and popped back up and said, what is going on here? That's a fucking attorney. That's an attorney. Mike Cassell, Fairfield, New Jersey. If you don't want to use me and you are in New Jersey, Mike Cassell, Fairfield, New Jersey. Excellent attorney. Excellent. 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 But any other attorney, you guys got to understand, you are putting yourself in a position, you are putting yourself in a position where you have no idea that the attorney is railroading you. You're being railroaded by your attorney. You are. You're being railroaded by your attorney and you don't understand. That's what the attorney is going to do. That's the attorney's job. That's the attorney's job. If my clients was told get an attorney because the motion that we are filing is just too, oh man, they right on the money. Oh man, they're not allowing the bull crap don't get no play. Oh man, they asking the courts questions. They're asking the courts questions. Oh man, we can't do this. Oh man, that's the reason why. It's the reason why. When you guys understand this, everything will start being real clear to you guys. But because it's a court situation and you're under the impression that all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an attorney in a family court situation, it's not gonna work out the way you think it is. It's not gonna work out the way you think it is. That family court attorney is not gonna execute anything that you want him or her to execute. Why? Because you don't understand. Again, there are no laws governing family court. When I hear individuals be like, yeah, case law XYZ, cool. If that's your thing, I hear you. But I personally think it's just as simple as asking a question, asking a yes or no question. You know, lady, come on, calm down. This dog here, the second we stop now, she used to wait until I get out the car. Now the second I stop at a red light, she just starts with the nonsense. She's a nonsense starter dog. You know, but I think I can tell by the way she acts, she knows she's loved. I can tell she knows she's loved. I can tell she knows she's loved. Right, little lady? You know we love you, right? Me and Quattro love you, little girl. Because she just expresses herself now more. She expresses herself. Right, little lady? Come here. Come here, little lady. Lady. So, just understand that. Share this video. Individuals need to know. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.